there is a rat cooking for people. How on earth can it do that? Like, I've never even seen a dog cook for people. That was a rat with this tiny little brain.
If a rat can, what other animals can?
Well, welcome guys to the very first podcast of the Pie Guys. I am your host, Long, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Will and Finley.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Quite good. I have a cider and I've eaten.
I too have eaten, and I too have had a cider.
Very nice, very nice. Well, I guess we'll start.
Yep, so should we explain what it is?
Well, do we introduce ourselves first?
Probably should.
Yeah.
I guess we'll say how we met first, right? I guess how I met you two would be easier to say, and then you two can go on after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, Will and Finley knew each other before they knew me. So they both went to the same secondary, and then
secondary and sixth form.
Sixth form, yeah. And we met, so me and Will met during freshers in uni.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know.
It was in the first week of uni.
First week of uni. You were quite drunk.
I was incredibly drunk. We were in a bar in like the student accommodation. I don't really remember going there or why we were there. I think there might have been like rugby on or something.
Okay, well...
I think that was the second time.
Yeah, that was the second time.
I was there for that time.
So, I guess I'll tell the story a bit more.
I don't really remember.
I wasn't really that drunk. Alright, so I went to the bar with some flatmates, and because it was the first week, so I was trying to get to know my flatmates, so I went to the bar thing with them. And then I sort of like digressed from my group, I guess.
Yeah.
And I kind of like... You know how at the beginning of uni, you kind of just like go to everyone, you just tell them your name and then what you study?
Yeah.
That's basically what I did.
Random people?
Yeah. So I basically, because everyone else is really drunk. I wasn't drunk. But since everyone else is really drunk, I could like go down the stairs to like this bottom area where there was like a giant group of people, go up to them and just be like, hey, my name is Long. What's yours and what do you study? And that'd be like a whole conversation starter. And I happened to ask you what your name was and what you studied, and you told me it as well. And you studied chemistry.
Yeah.
So
I was there with my flatmates as well.
Was there only one? Because I remember meeting one of them.
I'm guessing at least a few of my flatmates were there.
Right, because
I can't remember how many. But
because I introduced myself to you and one other person, and basically that's how we got. That's how we started talking a bit, basically. And going through the night, I think I left you at first for a bit, but then I came back, I think, maybe. I think that's how I remember it.
Do you remember what you talked about?
I don't think we'll remember what you talked about, but I basically so I asked them both basically where they're from, and...
Oh, I remember.
I asked them stuff about...
I remember asking you where you were from, and then, like... It was like a reverse racism situation. Because I was asking where you were from. And you're like, well, actually, my parents are from China, but I'm not. I meant, like, where in the UK are you from? Like, it was so hard to get an answer out of you about where you were from.
Oh, I forgot what I said. I just said, did you know where Scarborough was when I first said it?
Yeah. Everyone knows where Scarborough is.
I wouldn't say everyone knows where Scarborough is. Not some of my families did.
Lots of people know where Scarborough is.
It's like the closest beach to where we are.
Yeah.
So.
Oh right. Well, okay. Yeah. So I remember. Yeah, I just introduced myself, and then I went away for a bit, came back, and then we happened to go to your flat, I think, for a bit because I was staying in the worst accommodation you could stay in possible because it was the cheapest one.
Yeah.
And you were staying the complete opposite.
Yeah, my accommodation was very nice.
Yeah, yours was basically the best of the best in that area.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah.
So I went over to yours, and that's kind of like where I forget what really happened because I kind of just remember going into your apartment and you just showed me around. I think.
I think that's all we did.
Yeah, I just had I just like drank something squash. I forgot what you gave me something to drink, and I drank it, and I was like, it's very nice. And then, I think we hit off quite well. And then went home for the night.
Yeah, and got your phone number, importantly.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I forgot how. Oh, yeah, because I got your phone number as well. And then I remember taking, I think you.
I took a picture of you. And
I took a picture of you, but it's like just a close up of your face. So that's all I have on my contact. But yeah, so I went home, and then once I went home, I just sort of like, I think I didn't message you for like a day or two.
Yeah, I think I messaged you again a few days later because we were going out again. With
that's when I probably would have been there.
Yeah, so that's how I first met you, because you were going out with Will anyway, and we went to the same bar, I think.
Yeah, it was Squirrels.
Yeah,
I remember meeting you the first time, but then I don't remember like what happened after and how I met you the second time.
You remember if you were drunk or not the first time?
I'd been drinking. Wait, I don't remember if I was drunk. Probably not, but maybe.
Wait, what was the second time?
I don't remember. Well, for you, it would have been when we went to the pub.
Yeah. So the second time we met was when I met Finley as well. But then.
Oh wait, so you don't mean the second time? Wait, do you mean the second time that you met Long?
Yeah,
the second time that I met Long.
No,
that I met Long.
Yeah, that Finley met.
Because the second time you met Long would have been the first time.
Yeah.
Yes, I have no idea what the second time was, or your second time.
It might have been the quiz.
Was it the quiz?
Oh no, it was probably Prime Minister.
I was going to say it might have been Prime Minister. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we should probably mention that anyway.
Wait, explain the name.
I guess we'll finish the story about how us two met, because I guess it's not that interesting story, but we kind of just like went to the bar, and then was there a football game on when we met, or was that a different?
It was football.
I think it might be some sort of football game.
Yeah,
and we kind of like.
Sat on the projectors in the pub.
We sort of sat in this like table like a bit further back from the screen.
I think I remember someone else being with us, like a fourth person.
Yeah, it was my flatmate.
Oh. Okay, that would
was it the flatmate I met? Was it different?
Yeah, it was the same one.
Was it the same one?
Yeah.
I thought like some guy from your like course went up to us.
I think it was. I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it was like it was just.
It could have been that. Yeah,
it was like us three sat on this table, and then like we started talking, and then throughout the night, like this guy, this random guy to like us two, came up, and they were just like, "Oh, Will, how are you doing?" I'm pretty sure.
This was like 2 years ago now. Like I can't remember these details.
Yeah, I don't really remember it either.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was the course.
I do think they did chemistry there.
Yeah, there was someone else there.
Yeah,
someone was there. Yeah, but then basically that was all that happened at night, because I kind of just like talked to you two about stuff that I don't remember what we talked about. But we just happened to get along quite well.
Yeah.
Yes. And then this actually leads on quite well into why the podcast is called The Bye Guys, because the second time we met up was when we went to get a free pie from Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Students got a free pie.
There's like a pie restaurant, I guess you'd call it, in the centre of like where we live. And they were doing like a free giveaway of pies. They were giving away like 1,000 pies for students, so you get a pie each. And we're obviously going to say yes to free pies. So us three went to go get the pies.
Yeah, and we had to. Well, we like started a group chat so then we could like figure out what times we could go and like I guess when we meet up and stuff.
Yeah,
and we didn't have a name for the group chat.
Oh yeah, so we just picked Pie Guys.
So we decided to pick the best name that you could choose, Pie Guys, because it was called Prime Minister, I guess.
Yeah,
and I guess that's how it started. Both the name of the group chat and then how we met, I guess.
And then we joined the pub quiz, which we've been doing for 2 years weekly, and we called ourselves Pie Guys for most of those quizzes, I'd say, at least half of them.
Some of them we did.
Yeah,
I think
after that we started.
Yeah, we started thinking of other names.
Best team name
of them,
award.
Pie Guys was the name.
Yeah,
so it did become quite a key name, I guess.
Yeah,
there's nothing else we could really call this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I guess. Yeah, because we've kind of been thinking about doing a podcast for. I guess the idea first popped up like.
I guess when we started living together.
Wasn't it? I was like a bit afterwards.
Yeah, I'd say.
Well, yeah,
like after Christmas maybe.
Yeah, And like that's when the first idea. Oh, that's when the idea first came up, and I think we were like, "Oh, that'd be a good thing to do. That'd be quite fun to try." But yeah, it didn't really go anywhere from that point. It kind of just.
But now it has.
Yeah.
We'll probably only get like 5 views. It'll still be fun to do.
Yeah, and we had to. I'm not lying. All the setup and buying everything was a bit stressful, I'd say.
Yeah, there's been a lot of tests.
A bit annoying to try and get the audio working and stuff.
Yeah, well, we did it. Yeah, we persevered.
Yeah, I was like reading some things on Reddit when we first started the podcast about like how to get the mics and stuff set up, and I think I was like reading how to like get the free mics so they'd all listen to us at the same time. And there was like this one post where I was like, if you get free USB mics to try and listen to you at the same time, it's actually rubbish. And you have a hell of a time. And I remember reading it and being like, no, this guy's making it up.
But then how does everyone else do it?
Some people have to use like audio interfaces, so they all plug into one audio interface, then that plugs into the computer.
Yeah,
so it's like not all going into one computer.
That makes sense. So using USB mics probably because it's not the ideal situation. It
works.
It works, yeah. I think my voice is being recorded at the moment.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll find out soon.
Just checking we started recording.
So, Rennie, do you remember when we first met?
Well, I don't. I remember. I don't really remember the day that we met, but I remember the day that we decided to be friends.
I think I remember the day we first met as well.
Oh, I don't remember that day.
It was the first day of year 7, so it would have been 2016 in September, and we went into our science class, and the teacher was quite lazy with the seating plan, so they just did it so like people who had a close enough last name were sat next to each other.
Yeah,
and our names both end in R, so we got put next to each other. And then I remember one of the first things we started talking about, I don't know why, it's a bit weird, it's a bit crude, I'm sorry, but we started talking about porn on Instagram.
Okay.
Why were we talking about
And then I think that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
Because
Wait, was it?
I think so. I think that was the first day.
Well, maybe, yeah. I remember hanging around with one of our friends from, one of my friends from primary school. And then, like, a few weeks in, he asked me if we could be friends with you and, like, 2 other guys.
Maybe.
And then...
It was, like, 9 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a long time ago. That's my memory of it.
Oh, we both have quite different memories.
Well, I mean, it was 9 years ago.
Yeah, there's been a few tall tales to tell, but we don't want to spoil them all at once, so...
I like to think that your guys' relationship started off with porn. That's what I'm from this story.
I'm pretty sure it did. At least if it didn't start, it was definitely an early bond.
But that wouldn't have been like our first conversation.
No, but it definitely would have been a lengthy one, probably. We did have some weird conversations back in the day.
Back in the day. Good old days.
Maybe we still will.
We definitely still do.
Yeah, this podcast will lead to quite a few different experiences, I'd say. You know, that actually leads on quite well to something I was like, I was planning to talk about anyway, was that, so I was like planning to buy some like figurine, sort of like anime figurine stuff, and like I was going to buy like a Code Geass sort of anime figurine, but I'm not sure, if you search up Code Geass anime figurines.
Oh, was it very rude?
God.
There's this. You both haven't seen Code Geass, have you?
No, I know a bit about it, but I haven't seen it.
So there's this one like character in it called C2, which is basically a girl with like green hair and stuff. And a lot of the figures that when I was like searching up to buy some were like either of her like in like some sort of like bikini sort of like swimsuit looking thing.
I feel like that's just half of anime.
In like a really weird position. Or in a bunny suit in another really weird position. And like I remember it's kind of like,
did she ever like that in the show?
No.
Why? Why can't they just make normal ones?
Well, even like
I'm not complaining.
There's like this semi-normal one, which is like her like leaning against this whole like podium thing. But because she's like, if she's facing forward and she's leaning that way, her ass is like sticking out in that direction. Let's just say the figurine makes it look a bit more pronounced than it needs to be.
Well, it's a good job you didn't get any of those just to put on the table.
They're like 500 quid each.
What?
What
500 quid?
So I was like searching up just like on Google normally, and some of them were just like 100, 200, 500 quid for like this. So
who's paying 500 quid for that?
I think quite a lot of
people. Why?
It's like the what's it like the? I think any sort of like ecchi anime figurine goes for quite a high amount. I think.
But why? I don't.
Because there's people who are a bit lonely,
yeah,
and would need some material.
I've always wondered what do you reckon ecchi translates to? So I know it's the term, but I don't know what it actually means.
Don't know. Put it into Google Translate.
Well, I feel like it could be an opportunity for a fact check.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't really. What does it?
Well, if you had to guess, what would you say?
Like the Japanese equivalent of not safe for work, but in one word.
So you'd think it can't really translate to English?
Yeah, I don't know. That would be my guess.
Well, we just meant like porn.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That could be the word it means.
Maybe lewd.
Oh no, yeah, that's probably good. Yeah. That's probably makes sense.
Still, like 500 quid for a bit of plastic.
Yeah,
that's the way I see it. Like, surely you could just like buy a 3D printer and print it, and then just like paint it, and
I guess
you've saved yourself money.
It's more like, I think it's because also Code Geass is a really old sort of anime,
right?
So I'm pretty sure a lot of the things they've already printed probably they don't reprint. So it's more the fact that it's limited. I think also increases the price. I'm assuming that it didn't come out as a 500 quid figurine because a lot of them.
So were they all on like eBay or something, like being resold, or just?
Yeah, they're also on different websites. I don't fully remember.
Right,
they'll probably just keep going up in value, so people see it as like an investment, won't they?
Investing in lewd anime figurines.
Yeah, you know, I actually don't like the term investment. I guess kind of because like
in general.
Well, like when it's to do with like some people will be like, oh, I'm buying this one thing as an investment, like a Pokemon card or something. But like,
I thought you were going to mention Pokemon cards.
But in my mind, it's like I feel like you're not really buying it for investment, are you? You're going to keep it if you're like a lot of people would just buy a Pokemon card to keep it instead of as an investment. And I don't know, I just don't like the term.
Yeah, I've never bought anything thinking I'm going to sell it later.
Yeah, but then a lot of people like justify the fact that they're spending so much on some object because it's an investment. But like,
it's the only way you can.
No, you can just say
it's the only way you can justify it to yourself.
No, I just justify it by saying, "Oh, it's quite fun or it's quite cool."
It makes me happy.
You can spend like 1,000 quid on like a piece of card.
Yeah, but I feel like you just got to deal with it. That's what you chose to spend your money on. It's something that makes you happy, so that's why you chose to spend the money on. Not the fact that I'm going to invest this in the future because I'm a smart person to spend £1,000.
It is also an investment. Like if you did sell it, you would.
Yeah, but I feel like most people who spend that much usually don't sell it though.
Yeah,
like if you're going to go auction off of some Pokemon card, I feel like the people who buy it, they're initially just going like, "Oh, I want this rare card that looks really good."
Yeah, that's true.
I thought you were going to say you don't like the term investment, even like when it genuinely is an investment, like shares in a company.
Oh, no. I was referring to
dirty word.
How dare you try and make money from a company? No, I don't know. I just don't like the term as much, you know. Just doesn't feel real well with me that as well.
I'll lie. I can't really hold on any longer. I want to know what this question is.
Yeah. So,
wait, what question?
A few days before we start this podcast, Long and I were having a discussion.
Yeah, go on.
It was About bananas.
Oh yeah,
damn!
yeah.
I'm not gonna have an opinion. I don't think. I don't like bananas.
Have you never eaten a banana before?
Not that I remember.
I'll go
You're
get
gonna
one
ask how I
for
peel
you.
a banana.
Yeah, that was going to be the question.
Want me to go get one?
Well, I'll peel one for you if you want. But I won't eat it because I don't like banana.
Yeah, no, that was basically the whole question: is how you peel a banana? Because both me and Will have two different.
This is my first time ever peeling a banana.
There's no way this is your first time.
It is.
There's no way.
I don't like bananas, so why would I have peeled one? All right. Assume. Does it even break easily?
If you put your nail into it.
Oh, this one's a bit mushy. Probably. Oh, what the hell?
All right.
Do you hold the flip? I can't do it.
That's so going on the podcast. That's such a good
It
video.
will be going on the podcast.
I'm saying that's such going to be a clip.
All right.
I
Does
feel
anyone want these two?
Oh, that's going to be such a good clip.
Pass it over.
Oh yeah, sure.
Did I do that right?
In my opinion, yes. You opened it from the
God,
top.
banana on me now.
So okay, yeah. So basically, the whole point of the thing is that Will opens it the way that you do, and I open it the other way around.
Oh, so either from the stem side or the bottom side.
Yeah, so I open it from this side, but then Long opens it from this side.
No, I think I agree with Rennie on this one. I think if you're more correct,
we have
to open it from
first that someone who has never opened a banana before opened it my way.
We also have first-hand proof that he struggled to open the banana your way.
Yeah, but that's just because he's...
Oh, I do have a counterpoint agreeing with the Long there.
No.
Whenever you see bananas in media,
the
banana peel always has the stem poking out.
That's my counterpoint. Because it makes sense.
That is also true, but I don't understand why, because I've never seen one open like you.
Obviously someone else agrees with me and assumes it's correct.
I think it just looks more aesthetically pleasing.
It's also easier.
Long said everyone in his family opens it from...
Everyone opens it. Everyone in my family opens it.
Yeah, but like it's just not how you do it though, is it?
Why not? It's what the media thinks. It's how I do it.
I thought one of you was going to say you spiral it down.
No, that's
like...
What's your argument?
I think the reason it's depicted in media like that is because there is a top and there is a bottom, and the bottom is at the bottom, if that makes sense. Like, the top of the banana is facing upwards. If you opened it like my way...
Yeah, okay, well, first of all, you're assuming that the top of that... You're assuming that's the top of the banana. Why can't the other side be the top of the banana?
Because it's distinct from the other side.
Yeah, so why can't that be the top of that?
Because it faces, like, it protrudes out.
Yeah, when it's hanging down from the tree, that would be the top.
But
here's the thing. When I hold a banana, obviously the other way's up for me. So the other way becomes the top, in my opinion. From my perspective, because that's how I'm holding the banana. What you're saying is that because it's two distinct options, obviously this part has to be top. But like, from my perspective, where I'm holding it, the other side is the top.
It's a bit like saying, like, the stem part of an apple is the bottom.
Yeah, but I'm just saying from a banana's point, that's how I'm holding it.
It grows, it is attached to the tree at that point, at the top, from here.
Or like the leafy bit of the pineapple is the bottom.
Yeah, like it's just not, like... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that I still open it. It's still easier for me that way. Plus, that's how it's depicted in media, so, I feel like...
They depict it wrong.
That's just how what do you mean depict it? That's just how it's depicted. Because
people opening it the wrong way around.
Why is that the wrong way?
I do think I would have found it easier from the other way, though, if I'm being honest, because you can hold on to the stem. And
the stem's where you hold on.
Because you did it wrong.
No, the stem's where you because
you just have to dig your fingernails.
But you don't have to dig your fingernails all the way around. You just squeeze it and pull. So that's how it's done. You squeeze it and pull. You don't need to dig your fingernails into it.
I'm not really saying my way is particularly easier, but like it's the way that the majority of people do it, I would argue.
I don't know if it's the way the majority of people do it, because I haven't fully interviewed every person I've met about how they open a banana.
I would like to hear what the viewers have to say about this.
I can't lie, banana is a D tier fruit, if I'm being honest.
No.
What tier would you give it?
It would be a solid like B or A tier, I'd say.
It's an S tier fruit for me.
Are you joking? Banana. The only reason it's not an F tier is because it's the base for most smoothies, and smoothies are really nice. Otherwise, it would be F tier for me.
You can hold it easy. It peels quite easy. You've got something. Your hand doesn't get dirty while you're eating it, and it just tastes nice.
My hand got pretty dirty opening it.
That's because you mushed
it with your hands like a monkey.
Yeah, probably.
That's because you opened it from the wrong side.
I agree with you. The only bad thing about it is the texture.
That's one of the reasons.
It's just too mushy. Like if it had the same texture as an apple, where it was nice and crunchy when you bit into it, that would be an S tier. But because you bite into it, it's like eating baby food. Like the taste is so good.
It's quite a common baby food, isn't it? Banana.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Baby. Look, and it also depends on how ripe you have it, though. Because the riper,
when they're unripe, they don't taste as good.
Yeah, no, but there's still you can still get it to a point where it's like ripe, but it's still quite snappy. But if you keep letting it go on, it'll still be all yellow throughout, but then become mushier. So it's there's like a scale to it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But like, if it was just always like an apple,
if it was like an apple, I think that would be worse.
Like you bite into it and it's juicy, or like juicy and crunchy. Imagine a juicy banana. How good would that be?
No, I wouldn't like that.
What?
I wouldn't like juicy bananas. I'd like a regular banana.
I think it would be nicer. I think the texture detracts from its quality.
Is it the only fruit that's not juicy? I'm struggling to think of any others
that aren't juicy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I mainly only have bananas as a fruit.
What would you say is the best fruit then?
Yeah, it's my S tier fruit. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's the goat of all fruits.
Nah, it would have to be grapes or melon.
What? Which type of melon?
Any. Every melon is good. I haven't had a melon that's bad.
Well, every melon's S tier to you.
Yeah. Sometimes
but like was it like a rock? Is it called rock? The cantaloupe melon thing. They're really different from like a watermelon.
True. Maybe watermelon would be A tier just because there's seeds throughout the flesh. But at least in the other melons, all the seeds are at the top, so you can get rid of them quite easily.
Yeah. No, I don't think melon's like
melon's good.
Melon's good. Melon's my like B/A.
Yeah, are you joking?
Yeah,
melon's my B/A.
No.
The only problem is it's just so watery. Like you can't. Like
you just said you like juice.
It's like the polar opposite. It's just like.
So what is is apple the perfect?
Apple's
fruit?
pretty good. Yeah, like you can eat it, and you don't get covered in juices.
You can't say apple's your S tier. Apple's like my.
Apple's good.
Apple's what I compare the fruits to. It's like it's like the middle of
where would you put apple?
Yeah, apple's like my B tier. Like
unless it's in a dessert when it's been like cooked, then it's like
that kind of changes it. I don't really do that. It's my like. So you got the tier list. It's a very bang middle, and it's where I compare the rest of my fruits to, basically.
I would probably put. Oh, grapes are a good one. I'd probably put grapes and apple at S tier because they're so easy to eat and they're so easy to. Well, maybe apple S tier, grapes A tier. Because grapes you have to take off the vine thingy, don't you?
I put grapes above apples. But now
apples S tier. Like with a banana, if you keep it in your bag, it just gets bruised, and then it's all fucking grimy.
Apples get bruised too.
But to a lesser extent, like I can just put an apple in my bag and not worry about it. I don't have to think about placement to stop it getting bruised. You know?
Yeah, but I'll just keep my bananas at home, and I just have them when I want them.
Yeah, but what if you're going out and about?
I don't have fruit when I'm out and about.
Like as a snack? So like if let's say you're having like a packed lunch.
I don't bring a packed lunch to like uni.
Right, if you were going to bring a packed lunch and you had to put fruits in it, what would you put in?
Bananas.
then it's going to go.
Yeah, but that's the only fruit I'd have at home. And my point is that I don't bring a packed lunch, so I don't have to think about this.
I feel like people do put bananas in the packed lunch. You put it in the Tupperware.
Oh yeah, if you put it in a box as well, then that doesn't, it doesn't affect it, does it?
With an apple, you don't have to. It's rock solid.
Yeah, but you bring a Tupperware box anyway if you have a packed lunch. I think.
Yeah, but I don't want a Tupperware box. Like, I don't want my curry and my all touching or my banana.
Right, yeah, but this seems like a very you situation.
That is true.
For me, if I was bringing a packed lunch, it'd probably be a sandwich plus that fruit plus like some sort of sweet snack thing, which then means I could chuck everything inside the box and just bring that with me because I don't have to do this.
Apples just seem more robust.
Vegetables are just infinitely better than fruit anyway.
Yeah, most fruit. I think vegetables are better than most fruit.
Especially bananas.
No, definitely not bananas. Bananas are still S tier.
What about plantain? Because that's like a banana that's used in savoury dishes.
I've never had a plantain before.
I don't know.
It looks like a small banana to me.
It's a bit like a banana, I think, but you fry it and like... I know you can have it in like South American food.
I've never had it. Have you had a plantain before?
Yeah, I had it in Manchester in a restaurant.
I haven't had a plantain before, so I have no idea.
It was alright, but I don't really like bananas, and it was a bit like bananas, so...
Bananas is just the S tier fruit, in my opinion. And then veg, basically, veg is like above most other fruit, I think.
Yeah.
What's your favourite vegetable?
Onion, no doubt about it. It's so versatile, it can go in most dishes.
I'd probably say tomato. Because you can't...
fruit.
I don't care. It's a vegetable. Like you're not like it's scientifically it's a fruit, but like, are you just going to eat a tomato?
I have before.
Yeah, but
I bring it in my packed lunch. I might do.
Like
tomatoes
in
are
effect,
nice
it's a vegetable.
The flesh of a tomato is, you can tell it's a fruit.
Yeah,
like you don't get
I guess so.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, it's used like a vegetable, if that makes sense.
What other vegetables are used like tomatoes, though? And then you can't say it's used like a.
Well, I don't know. Do you make any sauces?
Cucumber?
That's a fruit.
Is that a fruit?
Yeah, it's got seasonings, isn't it? Like, you can't make any sauces from a fruit, can you?
Yeah, tomato sauce.
That doesn't. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's an outlier. That's why it's so good, anyway. Because you can make sauces. You can just eat it. You can chop it. You can fry it.
You can chop it.
like how you can like chop up tomatoes and fry it. Onions and fry them.
Yeah.
I'd say I think my S tier vegetable would okay. My S tier vegetable is only S tier with other things, and it's a potato.
I think potato is it's an S tier by itself as well because of chips and crisps.
Yeah, but you have to put like salt and vinegar and stuff on it. If it was by itself, it is a bit plain, I will say.
Yeah.
But if it's like mashed potato, you put butter in it, you put a bit of salt, maybe a bit of pepper, or you make the chips, you put salt on it, or you have it with like, I don't know, steak or something. It's like, it's the best vegetable to have with other it like enhances other things' flavour. That's mine.
I don't know if I'd class salt as an ingredient though. I'd say it's more like just part of everything, you know, because you can't have anything without salt. Pretty much, there's a bit of salt in everything.
I think it's quite a lot of salt. I'm not gonna.
I mean,
like, do you mean like additional salt, or
like when you're making something, you'll put salt in it? Even like
I don't put unless you count literally cooking the pasta. I don't put salt in pasta.
Not in your sauce.
Yeah, do you not put it in the water?
I put it in the water, but I don't know if that really counts.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys not put salt in your pasta sauce?
I do,
No.
but I guess it differs. I'm just saying salt technically is an extra ingredient, and I think potatoes are that one vegetable that just makes everything else better. So that's my
I agree with
storage
that.
is easy as well.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
you don't have to do anything with it. You kind of just like keep it there.
It is robust.
Have you seen those like pictures of like when someone's got like a potato like covered and then it's like
it starts sprouting. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen a potato do that.
I used to keep them underneath my bed. In first year.
Okay.
And then they started sprouting. I wouldn't be able to use them quick enough.
I'd grow your potatoes.
I should have kept them in the fridge, really, but
they don't need to be kept in the fridge, do they?
Well, I think if you keep them in the fridge, it stops them sprouting.
I'm assuming it's not sprouting. Well, I'll keep mine in the fridge. I don't think I've
sometimes do and sometimes don't, depending on how frequently I'll be using them.
Yeah, I don't use potatoes often enough.
Yeah,
to justify buying them.
Do you know? I've had a 2 kilogram one.
Yeah, but you use them pretty often.
Yeah, I guess I do.
I probably use them once every 2 weeks, maybe.
I don't know. Potatoes they're just cheap and filling. You know.
Yeah, they are very good.
Yeah, they're great bang for the buck, as they say.
Yeah,
I feel like most potato things I buy them already produced though. So like crisps, I wouldn't make my own crisps.
Yeah, that's
chips,
true.
I buy frozen chips. So I don't really use potato unless I'm making roast potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can just buy everything pre-made with it.
Yeah, but stuff like I don't like buying pre-made mashed potatoes. I think like freshly made.
I get that.
It's just a lot better.
Mashed potatoes is in the lower tier of potato food, I must say.
I don't know about that, Finley.
Compared to roast potatoes, jacket potato, crisps, and chips, mashed potato just does not compare.
I think I'd put jacket potato. Well, okay, is it jacket potato by itself or with all the toppings and stuff?
Yeah, I'm assuming the mash has something with it as well.
What, so like bangers and mash?
Yeah, like gravy at least.
That's like A or S tier.
What about jacket potato with like?
I would say that's A or B tier. Like it's filling food. It's cheap.
Potato skin is really nice though.
Yeah, but to get the skin like crispy, you have to cook it in the oven for like an hour.
It'll be worth it.
It normally is worth it, in my opinion. That's only what I do.
I'm too lazy to do that.
Although I do always, whenever I have a jacket potato, it is always at the back of my head. This skin has been in contact with the dirt in the ground, like most of the things like that you peel it and stuff. Yeah,
if you've washed it, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I don't normally wash my potatoes.
Do you not?
Going to be eating pesticides.
I don't make homemade jacket potatoes, so I normally skin them, so it's fine.
Wait, what do you don't make homemade jacket? How do you buy pre-made jacket potatoes?
Yeah, the last time I had a jacket potato would have been at the student union.
Oh right, okay. I thought you meant like you went to the store and bought like some sort of pre-made
jacket potato. No,
jacket potato thing. Brought it back. I was like, what do you mean? You don't make homemade jacket potatoes? No, I think. Oh damn,
boiled potatoes.
Oh yeah,
those are definitely towards the bottom.
Yeah, what, like new potatoes?
Yeah, like in my opinion, that's the worst.
Whenever I get served new potatoes, anyway, I just think to myself, like, why have you chosen to make boiled, like, just boil the potatoes? With the same amount of effort, you could have at least made like mashed potatoes or roast potatoes. Yeah. Like, it doesn't take that much more effort, and they're so much nicer. It seems like a waste of potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although one nice thing about it is if you have like cold boiled potatoes with like other things, they are quite nice in like a salad.
But not as nice as
like other potatoes. It's just
Oh my god, I don't really like cold boiled potatoes. They kind of like
I mean they're not good. I'd much rather have like roast potatoes, but
they're kind of like what is it? They do like the potato salad sort of thing, where it's like the boiled potato with like some, is it mayo or coleslaw or something? It's like it's some sort of like sauce thing.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie, I usually just don't eat that. Like if there's that there, I literally like ignore it most of the time. I have to say, I don't really like it. I think potatoes like lead to so many S tier items.
Yeah,
and then there's boiled potatoes.
They are definitely the worst form.
Yeah, it's like every other way of making potatoes is like so good, and then you just got boiled. There's no better way. Oh, I was talking to like Will about like fries and chips, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like waffle or like spiral, like sort of like fries?
I've seen them. I haven't had them, but I know what they are.
Because I was like, I don't remember when I asked you this. I kind of just asked you here. And I think you hadn't heard of waffle fries before.
I think I've seen them, but I've never had them.
Wait,
I can't really see the appeal.
Wait, did you say spiral fries or waffle fries?
Well, waffle and spiral.
Are they two separate things?
Yeah, they're two separate things.
I've had waffle fries.
Oh, you had waffle one, okay.
I know what the spiral ones are, but I've never had them.
Mm. But you haven't.
I haven't had either.
Yeah, which I found the tiny bit strange. I'm not gonna lie. Because
I know of them, but I've just never felt compelled to buy them over regular chips.
Now I feel like half of my meals as like a young kid included potato waffles.
Yeah, I think the waffle sort of
maybe potato waffles. That's a different thing to waffle fries.
Yeah, they are slightly different.
But they're a bit similar.
I think I've had that.
They're very similar. The potato waffle is just like a chunkier version of
bigger waffle fries. Really.
Yeah,
waffle fries.
But then they're not fries, I'd argue.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that they're very similar.
Yeah,
in sort of like taste and stuff. But yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I think I was asking you like which one would be your favorite out of like the four, but I guess you haven't had two of them. So
wait, of the four, what were the four?
Spiral, waffle, fries, chips.
Like, well, it's hard to know when I haven't had.
Yeah, no, you haven't had two of them, so you can't really rank them. But
I would guess waffle fries would be good just because the increased surface area, so you could put more seasoning on them. I don't know. What would you two say?
Oh, I didn't listen to all four options. I blanked out. What were the other two? Normal fries and curly fries.
So yeah, curly fries, waffle, then just normal fries, and then chips. Or the deep fries.
Oh, when you said spiral fries, did you mean curly fries?
I meant curly fries, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I do love curly fries then. They're the best.
I was thinking I remembered seeing them in the freezer before.
And then normal fries. And then waffle fries, and then chunky chips.
Wait, sorry, what was the ranking?
Wait, spiral...
Curly.
Yeah. Curly.
Normal.
Yeah.
Waffle. And then chunky chips.
I'm disagreeing with you on that one. I think I like chips better than
small fries.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless they're from a fish and chip shop, it's just not the case because they're just two potatoes.
I feel like there's only like 3 different places you can get those kind of chips from. A fish and chip shop, like
pub.
Yeah, some sort of like the steak fries, and then like a Chinese or something.
I've never had chips from a Chinese.
Really? No, you're missing out on salt and pepper chips.
I was going to say,
I've tried salt and pepper chips from someone else.
Yeah,
like when they've ordered them, but I've never ordered it myself.
Do you like salt and pepper chips?
I like them, but I wouldn't pick them over fried rice or something.
No,
I'd pick them every time.
I pick them
so
good.
They're nice, but I just don't like chunky chips.
What? So if you could get like salt and pepper fries,
yeah,
that'd be your thing.
Maybe I'd pick it then.
Yeah,
but it also feels like a meal in itself, not just a side. Like it seems a lot more filling than just a portion of rice.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. It's probably is a lot more filling, but then I'm just thinking that I'm getting my money's worth.
Yeah, they're like pretty cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, they aren't that expensive. I'm like, yeah. If I'm going to get,
I'd say it tastes nicer than a bowl of rice.
I agree with that.
Well, I don't normally get the bowl of rice,
like a bowl of like fried rice or something.
I don't get that for the flavour though. I get it just to sort of fill up the main meal. It's obviously a lot of the main.
So you're choosing the less filling thing to be full.
Yeah, because the portions you typically get at Chinese takeaways for like the main thing you get are pretty big. So I only need like a little small something to.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, I just choose those anyway.
I mean, like every time I get them, I'm like, oh god, I'm so full. But it's so worth it.
What about if you had to rank the different bits of chicken? So chicken breast, chicken wings, chicken thighs, and drumsticks.
It's also rib.
Chicken rib?
Yep, it's a thing.
I don't know. I've chicken rib before.
Me neither. but I just know it's a thing.
If we're only counting the main four,
Right.
the big four.
Do you want to go first? Or?
So, breast, then thigh, then leg, then wing.
I would switch wing and leg, but I agree after that.
Well, mine's thigh. Then... Oh, damn. Then wings. And then breasts. And then what was it? Legs? I guess it would be the last one.
Are we talking like supermarket cuts of like so,
what do you mean?
Like chicken that you buy in a supermarket,
or you can get it from a restaurant?
Yeah, I was thinking
the only advantage I can see of like wings or leg over breast is there's skin.
Well, first, there's skin, but also like if you go to like just a wing place that does a bunch of wings, I think they're just nicer than breast.
Well, you can get skin on the breast as well if you're having like a...
Yeah, you can get skin on the breast, yeah. Well, they're just better. Because you
get less chicken for your money.
No, because you normally pay for like a bunch of chicken wings and like some sort of basket. Like if you went to like a restaurant and you got chicken wings and then I don't know some breast or something, the breast one only comes one breast and the chicken wings come like multiple chicken wings as 2 meals, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think that argument really holds up.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like about chicken wings is that when you eat them, sometimes you'll like be eating them, and then there'll be like a bit of sinewy chicken, and it feels like, oh, I can't leave it because it'll look like I haven't finished the wing. But that's always the worst bit of chicken, when there's like a bit of cartilage or sinew that you have to eat with it.
I mean, if you don't want to eat it, why are you eating it?
Because sometimes when you eat around it, you have like this pile of bones at the end, and they're just like, it looks like there's lots of meat still attached, but even though it's like the bad bit of meat. So I feel like the servers would judge you, for not eating it all.
I think they would judge you if you left like half of it uneaten.
Yeah.
But if you're just leaving like little bits of each thing.
It always feels like you're leaving a lot, even if you're just leaving the bones.
Well, to be honest, I don't leave any. I leave just the bones.
Would you eat the cartilage?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I think growing up in an Asian family, I think it's kind of just like part of.
Do you like it though? If you were offered a bowl of chicken cartilage,
well, like so when I have it when I have the chicken wings, right? I normally like hold one end, put it in my mouth, and then like pull it away like that. So then the whole thing gets pulled away with it. So then it's like comes out as one, and then I think I've just always had eaten the cartilage, which then means like at this point I kind of like it doesn't. I don't register that it's like particularly there. In my mind, I'm just like, it's just the taste and then chicken. If that kind of makes sense. It kind of just doesn't appear to my mind. It's like cartilage.
It really does appear in mine. I don't think I'd be able to swallow if I knew I had it in my mouth.
Really? No. Like, it just comes out.
I'm just not a big fan of eating chicken off of the bone.
I don't mind it.
Like, I just think it takes more effort.
I think it sort of...
But that's where the flavour comes from.
No.
And I feel like it unleashes your...
I'm not telling you like a lot. I'm just saying that's literally where some flavour comes from.
Like, that's where like the chicken flavour comes from, I guess. Or like the...
It's just
you get like a bit of
you
flavour.
get some extra flavour.
You can just put like paprika on it or something.
Yeah, but you get extra flavour. That's the point. I'm not saying that you don't... I'm not saying that the chicken breast you can't flavour
if I cover my chicken breast in spices, am I really going to notice the loss of bone?
Okay, yeah. But if you just had a simple chicken dish to enjoy the taste of chicken and not just spices, guess what? That bone does appear as some taste.
I feel like if... Let's say we're talking about wings in this situation.
Okay.
I think to get the flavour out of a bone, you have to cook it slowly. Or like with a curry, let's say, if you got chicken thigh, you'd cook that with the bone in and then at the end take it out.
Yeah.
With wings, you're not doing that. You're just like putting them in a fryer.
Yeah.
I don't think you get any extra flavour. I think it's all still inside the bone.
Oh yeah, maybe not with the chicken wing, but like with a chicken,
with a chicken
thigh, definitely.
Yeah, I can see that. But then, like let's say you were making a curry, you take the bone out at the end.
Yeah. So?
I don't know.
Wait, what about...
I don't know what my point is.
Is that just with chicken, or what about like pork ribs? Because that is an S tier meat.
Pork ribs?
Yeah, and you eat those off the bone.
I don't know if I've had pork ribs before.
But I never had like ribs from like a Chinese.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are so good.
Barbecue ribs, don't mind spare ribs.
Those, but not for a long time.
No, ribs are
like
S-tier.
Maybe I just don't like wings.
I think
if it's just one bone, I think that's okay. But like on wings, it's like that. There's two bones.
It's like that. Yeah, but you can still take it off in one.
Yeah.
What do you?
No,
that's how I eat it.
Fan of it.
I quite like it. I think it makes me feel like I'm going back to my primal roots. And like it's almost like you hunted the animal yourself when you're eating it off the bone.
I don't know if I can agree with that one.
I do quite like it occasionally. Probably not for every meal, but
it's just more effort.
Yeah, but wings also has like a bigger surface area to like.
Yeah, that's true.
So it gets crispier.
It feels better when you have to work for your food.
No, I'm for the money to buy it.
Like I quite like mussels as well. You have to open each one, get the mussel out, and then eat it. It feels nice, like working for it.
I actually don't like mussels that much. They're kind of like just all right to me.
Yeah, I do get them sometimes.
I think,
but they're not like an S tier. They're probably like a B tier.
Yeah,
but I do quite like them.
Yeah, they're kind of like middle of the road for me. They're not like I wouldn't like. I might go for them, but it wouldn't be my first choice most of the time. I think it's also like prawns. I kind of like.
No,
they're hard.
Prawns are an S tier meat, and they're my favorite meat.
What do you mean, prawns or shrimp?
Both.
Because I like shrimp, but I think prawns are worse than shrimp.
Only when you have to de-shell them yourself. If they get done.
Well, I think either way. I don't know. I think.
No, that is an awful take. That already de-shelled prawns are worse than shrimp.
Well, because I think having the smaller shrimp is more like. It's like, so with prawns, like if you're having like a pasta, right? I feel like I'm eating my pasta, right? Then all of a sudden a prawn comes up. I'm going to like take the prawn out separately, bite that prawn off, then put some more pasta. But with shrimp,
what do you mean?
Because prawns are usually quite big, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to stuff my mouth with pasta and prawns at the same time. So when I'm having pasta, I'll normally have the pasta first, then take a bite of that prawn, and then have more pasta. But with shrimp, I don't know. Is there shrimp pasta? I don't know. But with shrimp in like, I don't know, curry or something, it fits on that one spoon. I put it in my mouth, and it's like I get the flavor together. I don't have to have anything separately.
I disagree. I just don't mind chopping the prawn in half, and then that's like one bite's worth. But
that's if you chopped it in half. I'm saying most like I guess quite a few pasta places. I feel like they just put the whole prawn, like they de-shell it, leave just the tail part, and chop the prawn into pasta.
Yeah, but I don't mind cooking it up myself. Like when it's part of the meal.
Yeah, but I don't want to cook it up myself. I want them to do the work for me, so that I could just eat it.
The bigger prawns have so much more flavour, and they're so much meatier.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why I like the prawn when it's like when they like grill it and you just have grilled prawns. But if it's with something else, then it's not as good as shrimp. Like, okay, so if it was just prawns by itself without having to like accompany any dish, yeah, I'd say it's like A tier. That's why I put shrimp on prawn both at A tier. I don't know if I'd go to S. But if then you have to take into account that it can go into other meals, shrimp is just by far just better with other meals.
I don't know about that one. It's just not as flavoursome, but it is still very nice.
It's not as flavoursome.
As prawns, it's just not.
What's really about that? No.
Prawns just taste nicer, they do. Do you eat prawns, Rennie?
I don't eat either of them. I can't lie, I did not even know the difference between them until now.
Like the mini
just one's bigger.
Yeah.
So prawns are the bigger ones.
Yeah.
I feel like because they're smaller, they don't have as much flavour.
Just have more of the prawns.
Maybe.
I don't know.
They seem like the insects of the
well, crustaceans are.
Yeah, they basically are the insects of the
insects of the sea world.
Insects of the sea, yeah. Exactly.
Still never had crab.
Would you ever eat a cockroach?
Well, do any cultures eat cockroach?
Well, let's say, I don't know, what's an insect that people eat?
Wait, I don't know how we got to this point.
We were talking about how...
Yeah, but Philip literally just went from, I haven't eaten crab before. He just went, have you eaten cockroach?
I have eaten some insects before. Not
what
cockroach.
insects have you eaten?
I've had mealworm. I think it was cricket or grasshopper. And then there was a third. I don't remember.
Well, they
It was years ago. They just tasted like the oil that they were cooked in. So yeah, I wouldn't say they were just crispy. So I'll probably, if cockroaches are edible and people do eat them, then maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, I feel like if you just grill the cockroach, you just taste the char flavour, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they just seem like such dirty creatures because you associate them with overrun places.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So I don't know if I would. It would be like eating a rat.
Yeah.
Would you eat a rat?
No, I wouldn't.
I feel like rats carry too many diseases.
Yeah,
to feel safe to eat.
Yeah, they do seem like dirty creatures as well.
Yeah, because you always just find them in random corners of a place or something.
Oh, there were so many at our accommodation back in first year. They were all scuttling around in the little bushes. Only in our accommodation though. They weren't near yours.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any.
Maybe because you didn't have any bushes, but
maybe.
What about, let's say, Ratatouille was real? Would you eat a meal cooked entirely by a rat?
Or are you talking human controlled by a rat or rat?
You know how sometimes he'll step in himself?
I don't know, has this rat been washed?
I think he washes his hands in the movie.
Oh, interesting. What do you mean? What?
Yeah.
I feel like if I went to... Okay, so because if Ratatouille is real, that would be the only restaurant with a rat in it, right?
Yeah.
So then every other restaurant I'm going to has a normal human doing it. Then I come to this one restaurant and the guy's like, oh yeah, by the way, the chef's a rat. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, no, that's fine.
I feel like that would gain it a Michelin star.
I mean, if a waiter came and told me that the chef was a rat, I'd just assume they were insulting the chef.
Well, if they were like, no, I mean it's a rodent.
They show you a video of the rat cooking.
Yeah, because it wouldn't look cartoony anymore. It just looked like a real rat.
Yeah.
Grabbing some herb.
Yeah, it looked a bit disgusting.
I don't remember in the movie, can they understand the rat? When the rat talks?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think he talks at all.
Then it would be pretty hard to believe. I mean, it would be harder to believe if it did talk, but I'd at least be I could, conversate with it about cleanliness whilst cooking.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd eat a meal cooked by a rat. I think there would have to be a very high level of trust with that rat to assume, because it might just shit in my food.
No, that's true.
If I had someone watching him 24/7. Oh, 24/7, while he's cooking, while he's on his shift, to make sure he's being clean.
Maybe, but I feel like I just wouldn't. I feel like if there's other restaurants for me to go to, that's
then you could go around telling people, "Oh, I've had this meal cooked by a rat."
I wouldn't feel the need to go around telling that. I feel like other people hear that and be like, "Why the hell did you?"
They'd probably be a worldwide celebrity though.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a novelty.
Yeah, I guess it would be, but I feel like a lot of trends come and go, and I don't know if I want to hop on this rat bandwagon.
I don't think cooking rat would go there as a trend. I think it would.
I think it would pop off really there'd be a giant spike and everyone would be like, oh, this rat is actually amazing. And then after a few months they'd be like, oh yeah, it's that rat again.
I don't think I'd ever be able to forget that a rat is out there literally cooking for people.
Yeah.
I think it would always, come back to me.
Yeah, but I don't think it'd I feel like, yeah, you might remember it, but I don't know if you'd be compelled to go again if you knew that the rat.
I think the lines would be pretty big anyway.
Maybe.
For me, I don't think it'd be that I'd forget, or I'd be remembering, oh yeah, I could go to that restaurant. It'd be, there is a rat cooking for people. How on earth can it do that? I've never even seen a dog cook for people. That was a rat with this tiny little brain.
If a rat can, what other animals can?
Dolphins, they could definitely.
How the hell would they?
Yeah, if a rat could, they could.
With flippers, though. Huh?
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they could.
They could at least catch the food for the chef.
You can train them to catch food. It's all underwater.
I send them like a shopping list.
Give me a salmon and a mackerel right now. Just see them go. Because that's what stores. That'd be pretty fun to see, actually.
Yeah, I would go to a restaurant that did that.
I go to because like something like the sea life, they have those shows where it's just like animals doing stuff. You could just have one with a dolphin trying to get food and a chef like right at the end.
Yeah, I think they should do that.
It'd be such a good attraction, really.
Yeah.
No, this might be some time ago, but there was like I remember hearing this story of like this woman who got like eaten by like this orca whale or this killer whale.
Well, like one of the
recently.
I don't know if it's recently. I can't just remember seeing.
Was it one of the like trainer people?
Yeah, she was training this like orca to like do stuff, and then she got eaten.
Yeah,
it's gone very morbid now.
I know, but I'm just saying this like, why would you train? Because I feel like there's a lot of like.
Well, they're not known for being dangerous, though, are they? Like to humans, at least. They don't really eat humans.
I guess so. Maybe. I don't know.
Like, I'm pretty sure they just don't really eat us.
Well, I thought it's just because there's no humans nearby to where they would actually live. Like, I feel like if there was a human in the water, that was like, you know, like when they say sharks, like the humans bleed in the water, and then the shark will like, I don't know if it's true, the shark will go for them or something. I feel like if there was a human bleeding in the water and the orca was nearby, I feel like the orca would still attack. It's not like the orca would just leave them.
I don't know. I'm like, we might need to fact check this, but I'm pretty sure they're like not that like compared to sharks, for example.
I think they're more deadly than sharks, aren't they? Killer whales.
That's what I was thinking, but because
per year, I think more people are killed by sharks.
Yeah, that's
probably because there's less of them. Yeah,
I was about to say
like I'm pretty sure they're not as lethal, which is why it was so weird that she was eating.
I thought it was so weird because she's done it for a long time. Apparently, she's had this like orca partner or thing for like some time, and like she was doing like I think shows or something. She was doing something with the orca, and basically it was like she was doing it for so long that it felt like nothing would actually happen. But then one day it did happen.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's why it was shocking, not the fact that the killer whale.
Well, I don't know if you guys have seen these accounts on Instagram. They might be on TikTok as well. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
but they're two separate accounts. They're the only two people in the world that own. I think it's lynx, like the big wild cat, as a pet.
So I have. Yeah,
and one of them's called Flopper, and the other one I don't remember the name. But one of them is really calm and really nice in all the videos. And then in the other one, whenever their owner goes up to them, it starts hissing at them and like trying to claw and pounce at them. And you just know that one day they're going to stop posting, probably.
Yeah.
Why would you own
lynx is that big? I thought they were just like dog-sized.
No, I think
they're a little bit bigger than, well, maybe like a Labrador size.
Yeah, I think they're still quite
big-ish. Yeah, that could kill you, I guess.
Yeah, well, like, every time I see those like videos, I always see the comments. People are like, "Oh, it should be hitting at you. That means they like you." And it's that. I'm just like, mate, you don't own a lynx. What do you mean? What do you mean you should be hitting at you?
I always just see. I go on one. I think Flopper's the one that's always angry. I look at the comments and it says like the other one Pumba, I think it's called. It says Pumba would never. And I look at the other one where Pumba's being calm and it says Flopper would never.
Now that you said Flopper, I vaguely remember it.
They're pretty well known.
Was it called like Big Flopper or something?
Yeah, I think so.
At some point.
I think so.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know that was a lynx. I thought that was.
It's some sort of big wild cat.
They're
the only two people in the world.
Yeah. I don't really want a big cat.
The fact check will say what
say whether they are lynx or not.
Yeah.
I think we should get a pet for the room of the.
You don't think we'd be allowed?
No,
I don't think we would.
I don't think the studio that we're renting would allow it.
I think it'd be great to have one anyway. But like, what pet would you guys have
for the room or for in general?
Well, I guess both. I guess we could do both. Well, for the room.
For the room. What do you mean?
Like for the room? For the house. Like for the pod. Like for us three.
Yeah, for the podcast.
If it was for the podcast, probably a hamster. You give it like a little pie occasionally, every episode maybe.
I don't know if I'd want a pet just for the podcast. Like,
well, no,
I feel like it would be for the podcast. It would just be a pet that I'd want. and then it would just.
Well, because I feel like it's like I feel like having a pet where it's the three of us looking after it. Having a pet at home might be a bit different because we've got quite differing schedules, and I don't know whether we'd all be at least one of us would be at home at once during some times of the year, if you get what I mean. So then a pet that you'd have to like monitor somewhat regularly, like maybe a dog where you have to take out on a walk every so often, like in the morning, night, be a bit different to what you'd have at home.
If I could have it.
I don't understand.
So like
is it like having a dog at this house, or like with my family? Do you mean? Or
I'm saying that those two would be two different scenarios, right?
If it was at the house, it couldn't be like a dog, because then what would we do after we leave? Like one person would have to take it.
One person would have to take it.
I'm just trying to work out what this question means.
That's why I'd pick a hamster, because then
It'll
it'll be no
dead
end
before we leave.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But if I could have any pet, it would definitely be a spider monkey, if I was allowed, or an otter. Just any of those small mammals that are like
Otters are
known
quite cute.
for having cute behaviours.
I've never seen a spider monkey.
They're just like
I don't really.
Really small monkey, right?
monkeys.
Yeah, I think I've seen one, but
You won't want one too big.
Are they the ones that you can always see like dressed up in reels?
I think so. Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so.
Actually, I've got that's your first thought.
Well, it's just the only time I see monkeys. It's on my reels.
Do you have a pet? You'd choose.
Not for the house. I wouldn't want a pet for just a year.
Not even like a stick insect or something, just for the novelty.
Well, no. Stick insects do not fill me with joy.
Yeah,
And they just all die, don't they? Like, that's what they're known for.
I thought hamsters are known for dying.
What's the camera off?
Yeah, I don't know. Stick insects.
That's only one camera anyway. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it should be fine.
We're too far in now.
I'm sure it's... Well, I could start recording it again.
No, it's fine. We'll just keep it. We'll just
fine.
carry on.
Yeah.
Well, at least it was recording right at the beginning then.
I think it was recording.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get the very
Well,
intro
that's
part.
Yeah.
Scrap the rest of it.
Hopefully we still have the wide shot. I don't know, but
Hopefully, two of the cameras are still good.
yeah, I don't know if we'd be able to just have one. Yeah, that
Well,
one's still
that
I can see
screen
the
is on.
reflection.
Okay, yeah, that one's
Yeah.
fine. Well, we'll keep going for a bit.
Yeah.
We've got an incredible setup, by the way. We've got high professional cameras on a
We've got
stand.
one real camera and two phones. One of them held up by a
You
wrench.
can't give away the secrets. That's what Patreon.
Well, the other one's held up by a clamp with a bit of kitchen roll in it.
But let's say if you had to get is there any pet that you'd want to get? Like just to have a pet?
In general,
Yeah.
just
Not
want-
just for a year.
I just want a cat. I feel like the easiest thing to take care of. You just chuck food in a bowl, chuck him in the house, and hope he goes out for a bit and comes back. That's what I assume taking care of a cat is like. I don't know if it's true, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a cat, so
it just seems like you just chuck him in the house, put some food down, and hope he.
The only bad thing I say is cat food smells. It smells so much more disgusting than dog food. That is only like a small thing, I guess. Dog food is just like a bit meaty, I guess. But cat food is fishy, so.
Just give him the real fish. Like I always see those like TikToks where they're like, "Oh, this is what I feed my dog."
Oh yeah, I see that. And it's like
duck foot,
it's like duck livers and
yeah,
stuff like that.
this egg yolk or something like that.
How can they afford that?
And, like, it's not actually that expensive. I was like, yeah,
I feel like there would be like the things that butchers would just like bin because no one's going to buy them. So if you had a butcher's nearby, they might
no, because
just
they
give it to
they
you.
sometimes do like I don't know what else they do, but
Maybe like a bit of ostrich egg or something.
yeah, I think it's still some stuff that like I guess humans could eat.
Yeah.
It's not fully. I think they do it because I forgot why they do it. They do it like something like because it's their natural diet or something. But then I'm like, is it really a dog's natural diet to have?
I think for a dog, any food they eat will just be like food to them. Like they won't really care about what they're eating.
Yeah, but you got to give them a balanced diet, don't you?
Yeah, but they're happy just getting dog food every day.
Yeah, but I'd be quite happy just to eat chips every day.
I think on the third or fourth day, you started to be like, "Oh
Okay,
god,
maybe.
chips again." But dogs are never like that.
Yeah, maybe I'm just too picky.
Yeah, well, I can't wait until we get pizza again.
Oh yeah,
Pizza every day for a few days. Yeah, I'm actually going like, I'm going to become so fat if I'm just eating pizza all the time.
Do you class pizza as a pie?
No, some people call it.
Oh, these questions. That is not a pie whatsoever.
Yeah, but
it's not.
People call it a pie.
Yeah, people call them pies.
They're wrong.
Well, isn't it just America?
Yeah, America. But I feel like America's quite known for good pizza. Like, except for Italy. America's probably the second place.
I think America's known for like the like
New York deep dish pizza.
those kind of pizzas.
Or Chicago, whatever it is.
Because
okay, maybe the deep dish.
Yeah, I was about to say deep dish is basically a pie.
Like other ones, regular pizza you would not call a pie.
No, you wouldn't call it a pie, but I feel like they could be classified as a pie. Some sort of crust thing with filling in the middle.
But it's just flat. I feel like for a pie, there's filling in a pie, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, okay. When do you classify it as it being filled or not? Because technically the crust rises.
I would call a pizza 2D. There is one plane. There is like just the bottom.
Have you never heard of stuffed crust?
It doesn't count.
If you look at if you just look at like a Neapolitan pizza, the crusts are literally like that big compared to like the actual base.
Yeah, like it's still not a pie. Like a pie has to have filling. How deep would you say that the filling is of a pizza?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
it's like that.
Yeah, but when do you stop classifying it as a filling then?
When it gets to like deep dish thickness.
No,
when do I stop? When it's just a very thin layer.
Yeah, but then that would mean that for you to classify if something is pie or not is because of your intuition. You don't have a pure definition. It's just because you think it isn't a pie or not.
What about say someone has
I don't know.
Say someone has the most pie there is, and then they get like a shrinking gun and they shrink it down to 1 millimeter tall. The filling in that pie would now be just under 1 millimeter.
Relative to the rest of the pie, though, it would be much thicker. I would say the thickness of the filling of a pizza is far thinner than the crust.
Well,
I would argue pizza is a pie if I had to.
Well, if you had like those like really, like you go to like Sainsbury's or Tesco's or whatever, and you get one of those frozen pizzas. The crusts are like tiny, but they're still a bit bigger than the filling. Would that ratio not be the same as if you shrunk a pie down? Because then the ratio would be the same.
If you had a pie, a steak pie, where the filling was the same thickness as the crust, it wouldn't be a pie.
Yeah, but you could have like a pumpkin pie or one of those like cheesecakes where the fillings like on some the fillings are quite small. The crust is like that.
Yeah, but would you call cheesecake a pie?
Oh, not cheesecake, I guess, but like you know what I mean, like the kind of those pies where it's like a crust and then you just pour the filling in the middle and there's no like top to it, like pumpkin pie,
key lime pie.
They've all got crust and then something on top of it.
Key lime pie doesn't.
What? No,
there's not. What?
Pumpkin pie doesn't.
No, pumpkin pie doesn't. It's just the orange.
Yeah, it's just the orange filling.
Sometimes it has whipped cream on top.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess maybe whipped cream, but then
I've never had pumpkin pie, but I thought it was like regular pies where there was like short crust pastry or something at the bottom, or is it just like the crumble?
It's a crumbly with stuff.
We're meant to be a pie podcast.
Don't tell me you can count that as a pie.
I guess so, but that's getting towards like cheesecakey territory.
It's called a pumpkin pie for a reason.
Yeah, but,
Okay, what about if you had a pie and you fill the pie with more pie dough or whatever, then you cook it? Would that then be a pie, or because there's no ratio of filling, because it is technically still crust in the filling, would it no longer be a pie?
I wouldn't count that as a
that's not
pie,
a pie
because they're the same thing. So then, if you didn't know what you did beforehand, you would look at it and it'd just be a circular disc of pastry.
Yeah, there's no filling.
Would you say you could have a bread sandwich? Would you just call that bread?
Just bread.
I know people do the toast sandwich?
Yeah.
But that's because they're technically two different things because one's been cooked more, one hasn't. But if it's just if it's 3 slices of bread.
So what if you cooked the middle slice for like a microsecond?
No, but it's like the final product is different, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
But like with your pie theory, it's like just one block, I guess. Kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, pie has to have at least 2 things in it. Or like it has to be filling and pastry.
Yeah.
Or like crust.
Yeah. I'd agree.
You can't just have crust.
Crust. The fillingless pie.
Thing pie.
I do like the crust little pie.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but I wouldn't have it on its own.
What is the best pastry for a pie? Puff or short crust?
What's the difference?
Puff's the one that's sort of it's like thin sheets layered on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's normally on top of a pie, but sometimes you get short crust on top.
What's short crust?
That's like the one that's normally at the side and bottom of a pie.
It's the one that's a bit more crumbly.
I get you.
Puff is like infinitely bare.
I think Puff.
The short crust is nice.
They're both good, but for like short crust pies, you don't really get like if let's say you ordered it at a pub, it would just be like a lid. There's no sides.
Yeah. It's in like a.
That's the only downside to it. Because I quite like myself a full pie. You know, it needs to have a base and sides.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just.
I disagree with you there. Shepherd's pie doesn't have any sides. Cottage pie.
Oh, that's
No
true.
sides.
That's true.
Well, that's a good point. So, like, they're sort of a different class of pie, though, aren't they? So, like a steak or a chicken pie.
Okay, so are you telling me?
Like, I'm saying it's.
Okay.
I'd probably still say that's a pie, but like it's a different type of pie.
But are you telling me shepherd's pie is a pie and pizza is not a pie? Because I'd argue pizza is more a pie than shepherd's pie. It's closer to a pie. Shepherd's pie has no pie qualities at all, other than the filling could be in a pie, but anything can be in a pie.
I'd say like the potato is just like the crust, and it is a bit crusty when it's on the top.
Yeah, but that's only on. Yeah, but what?
Yeah, but, but the crust of a pizza is more
I was about to say that you could just say the base of a pizza.
Like, the crust. There's no filling in a pizza. That's the issue.
Yeah,
the tomato sauce.
But in shepherd's pie, there is distinct filling and crust. Like there is an inside and an outside. On a pizza, there isn't really an inside and outside, and like it's just not a pie. But shepherd's pie is, but I would say that shepherd's pie is a distinct, different type of pie when you compare it to a steak pie or a chicken pie. Just like how a steak pie or a chicken pie is different to a apple pie.
How is it different to apple pie?
One's savoury, one's sweet.
Yeah, but they're both still pies. It's just the filling's different, right?
Yeah, like, they're both pies, but I'd say they're in a different class.
What?
I do prefer like sweet pie anyway.
I'd still count them all as pies.
Yeah, they're all pies, but like a chicken pie is a savoury pie, an apple pie is a sweet pie.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but then, I feel like you're basically saying that. Okay, so you've got 2 pies, and the 2 categories are sweet and savoury. But then because the shepherd's pie doesn't have a crust on it, or doesn't have the side crust on it, then it's like, oh, it's a savoury pie.
There's a subcategory in the savoury pie because it's got a different crust. It's potato.
I think I just count them all as pies, and
they're all pies,
sweet and savoury, kind of. Well, in my mind, anyway.
Yeah.
What is everyone's favourite pie? I've been waiting to say this.
Maybe an apple pie. I do like myself an apple pie.
Sounds pretty good.
Like, I think in general, I'll have savoury pies more than sweet. But if I want to like treat myself, or if I just want, I don't know, if I'm feeling something sweet, then an apple pie will normally be it.
I would have to say the best one though. It's 3.14159, etc.
Actually, so cringe.
As you can tell what course you do.
Yeah, I'm doing a course in mathematics. Do you want to say what you're doing, Long?
Aerospace engineering.
Even though I doubt we'll ever really talk about.
Yeah.
Do chemistry. It's not particularly interesting.
Yeah.
I'd say my favourite pie is... Well, in general, I'd say I prefer savoury pies over sweet pies.
Mm.
And my favourite is probably steak and ale pie, I'd say.
As far as savoury pies go, that's the best one. But sweet is so much better.
Chicken and ham is good, though.
Cherry pie is quite a good pie.
I don't think I've had a cherry pie before.
Me either. I'd be very happy
cherries.
to have one. I've just never had it.
I think cherries are an A-tier fruit. And apple is a B-tier fruit. Although I do really love apple pie. So it'd be a toss-up between apple and cherry pie.
Apple's quite a good fruit, though, because you can cook it.
Well, we already know that you think apple is the pinnacle of fruit.
Can't cook a melon, can you?
You can, probably.
Can't make melon pie.
I could prove you wrong and make a melon pie.
I want to see it.
Okay, yeah,
Melon
could.
pie. It'd be really juicy, as they say.
Yeah, you'd have to thicken it up.
You could do like a
Like
watermelon one. It's
Oh,
90%
God, no.
water.
You can do a watermelon pie. I'd agree with that.
You'd probably be drowning at that point. No. Mhm.
I think a melon pie could be done. So you could just make it into like a thick mixture, like same as pumpkin pie or key lime pie. Key lime pie is a pie.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
lime
I guess
pie,
you could do that. I guess, yeah.
So you could
Actually,
make
yeah, it
melon
could
pie.
exist. I actually don't know if it does exist or not. It might actually exist as like a
I
thing.
think it might do somewhere out there.
Yeah,
Maybe, but I know apple pie exists.
yeah. Apple pie is like a staple sort of thing.
Apple crumble,
Yeah, that's nice.
toffee apples.
I don't like toffee apples that much.
Really?
They're quite nice.
They,
I haven't had them in ages though.
Yeah, same.
I feel like they just stick to my teeth all the time. I like take a bite off it. It's just
I haven't had one for a while, but I vaguely remember it being nice.
well, like I feel like it's like an apple pie and the apple crumble. You kind of get that. It's like you get the mixture of all these different textures, and it's just nice. And then with a toffee apple, you bite into it, it just sticks to your teeth, and then you get a crunch from the apple because it's just an apple. So that's the two textures you're getting.
They go quite well together though, like the flavors themselves.
Yeah, but it's like you basically just taken an apple like this and just went, how do we make this apple better? Oh, I know, cover it in something really sticky. So when you take a bite out of it, it just sticks to your teeth every time. It's just not as good. Not as good. I think apple pie, apple crumble, like, no, they're just better.
What's better, apple pie or apple crumble?
Crumble.
Yeah.
Crumble.
Well, the best one is probably apple strudel, if that's in the argument.
What's
too.
apple strudel?
It's just like pastry, and
There's like apple in puff pastry.
puff pastry is better than short crust pastry.
Mm.
So apple strudel is better than pie, but apple pie is better than crumble.
What?
Apple pie is better than apple crumble.
No, you're wrong.
It's just-
That is wrong.
It's correct.
Still take so far. Crumble is so much better.
No.
Yeah, it's better than a pie.
We're the pie guys. Pies are better than crumble. We're not the
No.
crumble guys.
Yeah, right. But it's not good.
Is there such thing as a savoury crumble?
No.
I feel like the crumble isn't savoury.
Yeah, the crumble's normally you put sugar
I
in
think you could make a savoury crumble.
You could. I mean, you
Yeah,
probably could
probably
make
could.
it.
Because
Yeah.
normally when you make sweet pies, you like put loads of sugar on top of the pastry anyway.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually made a sweet pie before. Oh,
No, me neither.
I've tried to make a savoury pie, but I haven't made a sweet one before, so I'm not too sure.
I've never made a savoury one before.
Yeah, I don't think I've made any pies before. But crumble is definitely better. It could be possible to make a savoury crumble. But I don't know how.
I think I know how. You just make the filling you would for a savoury pie, make the crumble, which would just be probably breadcrumbs.
Huh?
What?
That's not what.
Yeah, toasted
No.
breadcrumbs, maybe. Like, what if you got
But,
like...
but that's not what crumble is.
Yeah, but it would be like a savoury version of the crumble.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel it's just a different thing.
And you probably could use the same crumble anyway. It's just flour and butter, isn't it?
You've made it.
And then you like
flour,
crumble it in
butter, sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could just not put the sugar in for the savoury one.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And it would probably give you a similar...
Probably give you a similar thing. Yeah. I just don't know. I've never thought about it.
Yeah. It could be done.
Crumble's always been like a sweet thing when you think about it. It's not like...
Good.
Do they have crumble in other countries? Like in America? But I think they have peach cobbler.
I know in the US...
Is that...
I think it might be crumble.
That's basically crumble, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they might have just renamed good old British crumble.
I'm pretty sure they don't have like savoury pies in the US.
They definitely don't have pasties.
Do they have savoury pies in the US?
I'm pretty sure they don't.
They might. I don't know.
Like I think they mainly go for sweet pies.
I'm also gonna have to fact check this.
Yeah, I might have to fact check. But like, I'm pretty sure I'm right about that.
I don't really.
If I am right,
oh wait, yeah, because isn't it like Australia has the meat pies? And I think I remember watching like some video where like Australians like showing like meat pies to like Americans or something, and they're like, "Oh, what? You got a meat pie? Is that apple?"
They're missing out.
Yeah, even though sweet pies are better.
Yeah, but I think savoury pies are still.
Yeah, they're still very nice.
Yeah, they're just good in different situations.
Yeah,
most of the time. No, I think. Oh. Well, wait, what's your favorite savoury pie? Is it steak and ale one, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd say steak and ale as well. For savoury.
Damn.
What was your favourite? I forgot.
Well, in general, is apple pie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For savoury, I don't know. I don't think I have a favourite savoury pie. I feel like they're all kind of like good. Like they're on the same level to me when I have them.
Yeah, it is very hard to choose a favourite.
I think I could choose a favourite between like the sweet pies if I had like a bunch in here to like taste. But
although I do like pepperoni pizza as well.
Wait, what?
I do like pepperoni pizza as well.
Not a pie.
Why say you don't like pepperoni pizza? I was like, what? What do you mean? I forgot we were like on this like pizzas and pie conversation until you mentioned that. I was like, what do you mean? No, someone's forgotten to turn off their alarm.
Oops. What was that alarm for?
I don't know.
What time is it?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, why do you have an alarm at 10 o'clock?
I can't remember.
Maybe just sleep alarm.
Oh, it might have been for my clothes. They're in the washing machine. Gotta take them out.
You should have put your phone on silent. Whoops. Very unprofessional.
My phone is on silent, but alarms still go off on silent.
Do they?
Yeah. So I don't oversleep.
Because I like to put my phone on silent at night, so I don't... When people message me sometimes, it wakes me up.
Yeah.
But my alarm still goes off. So they definitely do.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Sleep is one of the best inventions.
What they do before inventing sleep, they just stayed on 24/7.
If you had to choose, well, which one would you say is your favourite? Eating or sleeping?
Well, you need to do both, so it's a bit tough.
Yeah, like you need to do both. Which one would you say you like doing most?
Eating.
Sleeping.
I'd probably say eating as well.
I think
very close.
Yeah.
Sleeping is only like great when I'm really tired.
Mm.
So when I'm like just going to sleep normally, I'm kind of just like, well, I need to get to sleep. But with eating, it's like when I have like really good food or something that tastes really nice, I'm just sat there like, oh my god, I'm so okay. It just tastes so nice.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you also have those times when you don't really want to be making something. Or like you'll be forcing yourself to eat because I should probably eat something, but I'm not too hungry. And those times when you're eating, it's not that good.
I don't think I've had to force myself to eat.
Yeah, I'm never like, oh god, I have to eat. I don't want to eat. I'm very happy to eat.
What have you never?
Even
been,
if I'm not
a
really
full
hungry.
halfway through, and then you're like, oh, force down.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I thought you meant like.
Yeah, like the time
you just
comes around. I'm like,
I haven't eaten yet. May as well go eat.
Yeah.
And then you're not wanting.
Say you're going on like you're flying somewhere, and you don't want to get any food on board because it's like really expensive. You'll be like, oh, I need to eat before I get on the plane, but you might not be hungry.
I don't think I've had that kind of experience.
I mean, I haven't been on very long flights.
Well, like the flights I normally go to are normally like 14-hour things, and I think most of the time my parents just get the food with it.
I thought, is the food not free?
I think I think you have to get it with the price of the ticket. I think if it's like that much longer. I think sometimes you can choose to like pay for the food with extra on your ticket, but I think if it's like a longer haul flight, I think it just comes into the price anyway.
Yeah, and if I was getting a flight, like if it was like a 4-hour flight, why would I eat on it?
Yeah,
like I would just bring snacks with me,
mm.
but I wouldn't. Like I would just buy something in the duty-free area, just like some sweets. I wouldn't go and eat a whole meal beforehand if I didn't feel like it.
Yeah, maybe. Have you seen those like the airport where they have like the business / like first class area, and then like there's like a whole cafe and lounge area for it and stuff?
Wait, what? I thought you said AirPods.
Airports.
Yeah, well, yeah, most of them have lounges.
Yeah, sometimes like a cafe and stuff before as well.
I don't think. Well, I've never been in the first class area, so I don't know what they have in there.
Well, I saw like a video of it, of like someone like saying, "Oh, my first experience going on a first class flight," and then they like vlogged it all. And it seems very comfy, I'll have to say.
Too expensive.
It's probably not worth the extra cost.
I don't think it's worth it for us since we're not the richest people. But I think the richer you get, eventually you get to a point where you're like, oh, I've got enough money for this first class flight, might as well buy it.
Personally, I do not think I would ever get to that level.
Same, I don't really mind.
Like, unless I had like 20 million quid. Like, I'm not getting first class flights.
Maybe not first class. I think business class is what.
Business class is more expensive than first class, isn't it?
Well, when we start doing our world tour, we'll have to consider.
I thought business was less expensive than first class.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the other way around. I might be mistaken.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense to me. I thought this is the one where you get your seat and then it's kind of like there and it's just like a bigger seat. And the first class is where you get like a big pod to yourself. Is it not?
I don't know. I've never experienced either.
I can't think. No. That's what I just thought, to be honest.
I don't even think I've been on a plane that has first class.
If you've been on like a intercontinental one,
any long
like you went to the US,
normally
have
I think
first class.
have like at least a business.
Yeah, I think they might have had a business class. I don't know if they had a first class.
Well, some flights don't. Some flights just have business and economy to try and get as many people across as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm staying in economy for the rest of my life. Like, I cannot justify that because it's like quite a lot more expensive. Like I remember we looked at prices of flying to Japan, and it was like $4,000 for a business class, split like $1,000 for a regular class or economy, whatever. Like,
yeah, but that might just be because it's going to Japan is such a long flight.
Maybe. I feel like if that's what it is for like one flight, it might be a similar proportion for a different flight.
Yeah, maybe. But then, yeah, I guess so. But if you
then like spending $3,000 for what? A little bit more comfort for 14 hours.
I think I could do a lot for 14 hours. A little more comfort, I think.
I would not spend $3,000 for a little bit more comfort.
Yeah, but I feel like
you could buy a car for $3,000.
Yeah, but I feel like sitting in a seat for 14 hours is quite
light work. Think about it. Sitting in a seat. If you're sitting in economy, you're saving yourself $3,000.
Sometimes I sit in the seat of a car and my ass starts hurting, man. And that's like a 2-hour, 3-hour journey.
I feel like sometimes
14 hours.
I feel like no matter where you go, though, eventually you'll start getting that feeling where you're like, oh, I'm getting a bit uncomfy being constantly in here.
Yeah, but it'll be less in a bigger seat, right? Because you don't have to be as squished up like. You know.
I think it'll be less, but I think it'll still be there.
Let's say someone offered you $3,000 to sit in a seat for 14 hours. Would you take it?
Yeah, but I'm not rich. If I was rich,
good point.
And then someone offered me that exact same thing, I'd be like, no.
I would still do it.
Really?
Yeah.
If I was like a millionaire,
if I was like super rich.
If I was like a millionaire and they were like, oh yeah, take $3,000 for sitting in this chair for 14 hours, that's like tiny. I'd be like, no, I don't need that.
Yeah. Depends how rich you are, I guess.
I think it really does come down to that.
Yeah.
I think right now, since I'm not the richest person, I'm happy sitting in an economy. But if I ever become a millionaire, I might look at the business seat a bit more. I take a bit more of a look at it.
Yeah. Well, I think if I was richer, I would look at. Well, I'd buy the tickets that are faster. Like on like Skyscanner, you can choose by like cheapest or
the fastest. Yeah,
fastest. I would get the fastest.
Mm. Yeah,
because that would be slightly worth it.
It'd make it easier. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I can dream.
When the podcast pops off.
Yeah, after the first episode. We've got a good episode planned next as well, don't we?
Is it going to be episode 2? Well, I think we should.
Yeah, it might be episode 3, I guess.
It might be a different episode.
It'll be episode 2 or 3.
Yeah. I think we should save it. It's like
there'll be more episodes.
Yeah. Wait, are we going to spoil what it is, or should we leave it a surprise?
I think we should leave it a surprise.
Okay.
I think it'd be good as a surprise. I don't know. Imagine this is the only episode we do. So
we'll definitely do at least the other one.
First podcast episode just ends it. Oh, that would be so bad.
I feel like even if we just didn't edit it and upload it, we'd still do it weekly.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much effort to just sit down and talk for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
How long have we been going for?
I think like an hour and 40 minutes. But it might be a bit more.
Oh, I can see it there. Hour and 37. So that's long enough.
Pretty good guess there.
Yeah, that was actually a really close guess.
Very impressive.
Well, I mean, I do have a watch, but I didn't look at the time when we started, so I knew it was roughly around that time.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
how do we end this?
Yeah, I guess this is the end of the episode. I'm looking at the camera that should be facing at me while I'm saying this. I have no idea if this camera's on or not, but I guess this is the end of the first episode of Pie Guys. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you later in future episodes. Bye.
Bye.